Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students of class 9. As you know that in a previous lecture we covered the lesson Pakistan, Quaid-e-Azam's vision for Pakistan. In today's lecture we will cover the grammatical portion. So grammatical portion from the textbook. So now here the grammatical, what are the grammatical things that we have to cover. So my dear students, here again it means whenever we repeat things, suppose if you are asking something from the teacher, you have asked it first time, if you ask in second time you can use it again. Suppose he asked me again the same question, so here again the meaning here is the means one more time. So here it is likely to rain again, means once more time. So in second, again and again, my dear students, meaning is many times. So we have to use these grammar in our own sentences. Unless we use these grammar portion in our sentence, we will not be able to understand these structures. So again and again it means many times. I have told you again and again the similar thing. So again and again it means bar. So here he knocked at the door again and again until I opened it. So at the substitute, at the replace of, you can use many times, or instead you can use many times at the place of again and again. So he knocked at the door again and again until I opened it. So once again means after several times. Say it once again what you have said just now. So it means repeat it once again. So my dear students, I think you are covering or you are getting my viewpoints. So here once, twice, thrice. So once, twice and thrice in our sentences. I went to the headmaster once, twice and thrice till he accepted my request. Means एक बार, दो बार, तीन बार, चार बार. So like this, once, twice, thrice, it means according to your sense means you can use there. I have explained once, twice, thrice, but you haven't covered this lecture or this point of views. So you can also use once, twice, thrice. Several means many, more than two but not many. So what is the meaning of, my dear students, here? More than two. It means the things that are more than two, not many. He went to the bookshop and selected several books. Okay, selected several books. It means he has selected more than two. It means they are 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, and so on, but not many. So you have to understand, my dear students, the many and much. Okay, many is used for plural countable noun and much is used with uncountable nouns. Okay, so it's a large number of things. So many means a large number of things, but much used for a quantity in a quantity sense. So here the train, come to the point, my dear students, the train whistle several times outside the station. As we use in our own sense or in our own sentences, I have told you several times, but you have not acted yet. Okay, so several times he repeated this some sentences. Okay, my dear students, now you yes saw that again and again, once again you have to use in your sentences there, and you must know the meanings of these structures as well. My dear students, here is a few, and a few is a little and a little. So you must know the concept about this structure, my dear students. Is these are adjective, a few means in used in a positive sense, means some, in a sense of some but not some. Few used in a negative sense, हम कहते हैं ना कि मीन्स चंद लोग मौजूद थे. सो देर वर फ्यू स्टूडेंट्स इन द क्लास, मीन्स चंद मीन्स एक दो. तो फ्यू की क्या मीनिंग होगी कि एक या दो, और अ फ्यू की क्या मीनिंग होगी कि वहाँ मीन्स कुछ स्टूडेंट मौजूद थे. Okay, some students were present, but not all students were present. Okay, I think you are covering my points there. So is little in a sense of a few, but used in a quantity sense, uncountable sense, or a little means as a sense of some. Okay, but little and a little used in a uncountable sense. For suppose there was a little water in the glass. Okay, little water in the glass means थोड़ा सा पानी, or a little water in the glass, it means वहाँ suppose करें कि आधा glass भरा हुआ था. Okay, so like this. So it means a few and few, little and a little. A few is a positive, a small number, a few people understand the difference. Okay? Few is a negative, means not many. Few of the students have completed their homework. Okay, my dear student, means चंद स्टूडेंट ने अपना होमवर्क वो कंप्लीट किया है, मीन्स एक या दो ने होमवर्क किया है और बकाया स्टूडेंट ने नहीं किया है. ओके, द ड्राइवर टुक देम टू भिटशॉ अ फ्यू माइल्स मीन्स कुछ miles away from Mattiari. So many means a lot. Okay, so I have given you the concept of the many and much. Okay, I know many teachers in Karachi. Many students visited the fun fair. Okay, a great many means a lot. A great many people had showed their interest to listen the choir's speech. So here always, the meaning of always, my dear students, means all times or forever. Suppose here Ahmed always looks neat and clean. Ahmed is neat and all the time neat and clean. Means Ahmed हर वक्त neat and clean होता है. Abdullah always takes care of his friends. Abdullah अपने दोस्तों के ख्याल रखता है हमेशा, मीन्स ऑल द टाइम, हर वक्त. रेहाना ऑलवेज कम्स टू द स्कूल ऑन टाइम. सो माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, हियर इन अदर grammatical structure, the degrees of adjectives. So you know there are 3 degrees of adjectives. So number 1 positive, second comparative, third superlative degrees. So I think you have learned these degrees in the previous class. Okay, so once again I give you the concept of it. So first we have to know about the adjective. Unless we know the adjective, okay, so suppose I write here clever. Clever is adjective. It's a positive degree. P for positive and C for comparative and D S for superlative. Okay, so my dear student, clever, so we made comparative and superlative degrees with adding EREST. Okay, keep in your mind, if an adjective that is more than one syllable, we use their more and most. I explain here. So here clever, cleverer and cleverest is beautiful. My dear students, we have to understand this syllables in the adjective or in the word. So B is a one, U is a second, T is third, and full is a fourth. It means the word consists of four syllable. I have just told you that if a word contain or consist of more than two syllable, it contain or it take more and most. More with comparative degree and most with superlative degree. So here means more beautiful means comparative degree and superlative degree means most beautiful. Okay, so here my dear students, positive, comparative, superlative degree, EREST are more and most. I think you have comprehended my point of views. So the people began to call the Qaid a great leader. Balochistan is a greater in the area than Sindh. So my dear students, whenever we use a comparative degree, definitely we compare two things or two objects or even two nouns or pronoun we can also compare. So whenever we compare, definitely we use their than in comparative degree, not in superlative degree. So here great and greater. Great is positive, here greater is a comparative degree. So here is used then. It means there is a comparison between Balochistan and Sindh province. Okay, Balochistan is greater in the area than Sindh. Okay, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the greatest personality in the world. The greatest is, my dear students, the superlative degree. Okay, so here my dear student, in other examples regarding more and most, so Rashid is a clever boy, Jamal is cleverer than Ali, Fahd is the cleverest of all the boys in the class. Okay, so good, better, best. My dear students, you also know about the regular and irregular comparison of the adjective or even degrees of adjective. Regular degrees are those degrees that contain or consist of ER and EST, and irregular degrees of adjective are those adjectives that are two forms are different or three forms are different, or in which of the two form of same. Like this, as good, as good. Okay, so comparative will be better, and superlative will be the best. Is bad, the comparative will be the worst, and superlative will be the worst. So these are the irregular degrees of adjective. Okay, so my dear student, I think you have covered the degrees of adjective, and you have also have to use these degrees in your own sentences. So this is homework for you, my dear students, because you have to use here the degrees of adjective, whether you have to use the comparative or superlative. So my dear students, here then the second, read the following sentence below and write the comparative or superlative degrees of the words as given in parentheses. Okay. So here the adjectives are we are given. Then after you have to choose whether it is will be the use of comparative or superlative. Okay. This is also homework for you. Okay, my dear students, and you have to use these structure as again, okay, once again and again, many, always. These structure you have to use in your sentences. This is also homework for you. In the next lecture, my dear students, you have to be prepared for the another poem, The Rain in Summer. You must be prepared in advance, and we will initiate, or we will learn and know about the rain in summer. Okay, thank you, my dear students.